In this video, I want to show you how to create amazing tutorial style vlogs really quickly and easily by using Scribe so that you can put out more content for other people to find you and to increase your marketing efforts. So in this video, we are going to be using a program called Scribe. And I'm going to show you two ways to do this. One is going to require the Pro version, which is a paid for version, to create this specific style. The other will only need the free version to be able to do it. So we're going to show you how to make a Scribe and then how to put it into a blog. Specifically, I'm going to show you how to put it into a Kajabi blog. But if you have any other blog, you just need to find the right button to be able to do it there as well. So this is scribehow.com, and you can just sign up for a free account and it will start giving you access to your dashboard. And this is my dashboard here. And then all I have to do is go up and click New and click New Scribe. And that's when it's actually going to start recording what I'm doing. So in my case, I'm going to click New Scribe and I'm going to do a new tab. And what I'm first going to do is I'm going to pull this out just so that this is the only thing that they can see. And so you can see right here, this is show controls. So complete recording, pause recording, delete, move controls, all of that. So I can hide that. If you watch this channel, you know that I do a lot of tutorials on Kajabi. So I'm going to go to Kajabi and do a real quick little tutorial for you guys. So I'm just going to log in and it's going to log in to my Kajabi site and I'm going to go to my marketing. And let's just say I want to create a tutorial on how to quickly create a new email campaign from a template. So I'm going to click on new email campaign, email broadcast, and open it. And then my saved custom templates are up here. And so I can click on my newsletter and get started. And I'm going to just type in my email title and click create. And this is just showing me what it's going to do, right? So I'm going to just click save and continue. And I can now edit this content. So I can put in my email subject, email review, text, and then I can edit content. And I can just go through this and I'm just going to call this good. So once I'm done with that, I can go back to the email title, which is just the email. And we're going to do save and continue. Okay, so that's all I want them to be able to see in my thing. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. So I'm going to complete the recording there. Once you finish recording your Scribe, it will take you to the edit window for that Scribe. So in this case, it's already given it a name, which is Kajabi Workflow, and I can edit that name here. So I'm going to call it Kajabi Create Broadcast, and I can just click outside and it will update there. I can also give it kind of a thumbnail image. I can add a description for it, and it kind of shows you the sites that are being used in this Scribe. So then it will have monitored every time you clicked or typed, and it's going to create that into a tutorial for you to follow. So now instead of taking tons of screenshots and having to write this all out, all you had to do was record, and it's actually going to lay this all out for you. The other thing that's really nice is it actually creates links here. So all you have to do is have someone click on that and they can go directly to that link. And you can edit that link as well if you just click edit. So if you wanted to put like a partner link here instead, you could put in that different link there. You can have the click login, and then we're going to have click marketing. So it shows you right there where you're clicking. Now, let's say I didn't want them to be able to see my opt-ins and comments over here. And so what I can do is come here to edit, and I can do redact. So I'm going to highlight this to redact that out. And I'm going to click done. So now when it redoes this, they won't be able to see my actual statistics over here. And you can see here as well, I could do the exact same thing. Click edit the photo, redact forever, and just cover this. Now, you will need the Pro version to be able to do the Redact forever. So it's pulling all of this information in. And in this case, it pulled both the email broadcast and this sentence in here. And since I don't want that, I'm going to edit that out. So just click the edit there. And my little Grammarly's guy is getting in the way. So I'm just going to backspace it out to there and finish that. Click continue. And here, instead of it telling them to click my newsletter, I'm going to say, so just click your desired newsletter template. That's the one I'm going to be clicking. And then click get started. And so this says click the title field, and then there's like a bunch of this. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to click select multiple. So I'm going to click all 3 of these, and I'm going to merge selected. So now it's going to create a single version that does all of these things. And I'm going to edit this, and I'm just going to say enter your email title. So now it has all of these together, and it creates a little GIF for that. And so you can keep going through this, editing, redacting, and you can even add in new steps. So here it says save and continue, but it kind of missed a step between here because I didn't do anything, right? So I could then edit this to include that in here, or I could add a step in here, and you can actually take a screen recording and add that in as well here. And I can edit this step to say, choose your recipients and add that in there. The other thing you can do is create headers. So I'm going to put in here. So now I have a couple headers in here, and all of this is going to follow what your website will do once I show you in a second. But basically, you can, choose a lot of different things. You can edit it, all of the above. What I want to do now is show you how to export this tutorial and put it onto something like a blog. And so the first way I'm going to show you, it does require the Pro version, but it will actually have it inline on your blog. And there's a second way I am going to show you that embeds basically a widget onto your blog. So what I want to do is go to the share, and I'm going to go to export, and I'm going to export as an HTML. And it's going to give me this like massive thing, so I can just copy it to my clipboard. So now I'm just going to go to my website, and for Kajabi, I'm going to go to my blog, and I'm just going to create a new post. And so this is going to be Kajabi create email broadcast from template. So now I don't want to select any of these. What instead I'm going to do is click this source code. If you're on something like WordPress, there's actually a block you can add that's called code or HTML code. You can just do that instead. And if you're at anything else, just look for where you can add in HTML code. I'm going to just click this source code, and I'm just going to hit Control V, or you could do right click and paste as well. And so it's going to paste that entire block of code in, and I can click OK. And so now you can see that it's included that entire tutorial in your blog post. And from here, you can do any changes. So like this made with Scribe, I would just delete it so you can take away that branding. Let's look at what this would look like. Let's save it real quick. And I'm going to select preview. And so I could delete this part out too. I think, yeah, this would just be a link to the actual page with this. And now I have this tutorial on my website as a blog post where they can, walk through, see all the screenshots, and see all the text here. However, you do need to be on the Pro plan to do this, to have this inline as HTML, because on the free plan, you cannot export as HTML. You can only export as a PDF. So what do you want to do if you are on the free plan and want to be able to include things like this? So in that case, we are going to go to Share. We're going to click Smart Embed, and Smart Embed is included on the free plan. And so I can just copy this snippet. Now there are some options to it. I can make this large or small. I can show as scrolling steps, so it's a little bit more like you're scrolling through a blog post. You can skip the introduction, and so I will show you this first. And then I can remove the Scribe logo because I'm on the Pro plan. If you're using free, you will not be able to remove the Scribe logo. So, and I don't know if you can skip the introduction on the free plan as well. So I'm going to do this first because I want to show you what that introduction looks like. And I'm just actually going to delete all of this. And it's going to do this. I'm going to save it and I want to show you what this looks like. So if we go to preview, this now, it doesn't look, it's not as inline, but you can see this as a scrolling step through, right? It does have that Scribe logo there. That's what you're going to get if you don't pay for it. But you can just scroll through it and you're going to be able to see all of your different steps in here as well. So that is what it looks like when you're scrolling. It looks really similar to the blog post, but it's not as inline. You're scrolling within a widget. So I just want to show you what it looks like when you don't have that scrolling enabled. So we're just going to go back, delete that out, and click OK. Save it and regenerate that preview. So now you actually have to walk through. And this is the intro here. So this is what would go away whenever you have that skip intro enabled. It would just start with your steps. It wouldn't show you this. So you'd have to click get started, and then it's going to walk you step by step through how to do this. So those are a couple different ways. I don't know if there is some problematic with doing Google SEO whenever you're using this so that it might not be able to take these as easily because it's a smart embed. So you might want to do a little bit more intro or something like that to be able to, rank in Google SEO because it might not be able to parse this widget as well. Your reader can just walk through this and be able to walk through how to do it. They just have to click these buttons. So that's a couple different options. You can do show as scrolling steps. All they have to do is scroll through versus clicking the buttons. You can do it small and large, or if you want to come at Pro, you will be able to export the HTML, which will allow you to embed it as a native. If you want to get started with Scribe, I suggest checking out their free version. I will have a link available below so you can check that out. And if you also want to get started with Kajabi, you can also check that out below as well. I hope this is helpful and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.